Have you ever wondered if there's a secret key to controlling your weight, optimizing your metabolism, and, as a bonus, living longer and healthier? What I'm going to reveal to you today about GLP-1 medications goes far beyond what you hear on social media and may be the shocking truth no one has told you about your metabolic health and longevity. Get ready to discover a universe of possibilities that most people can't even imagine. As a physician specializing in preventative health and longevity, I have closely followed the revolution that GLP-1s are causing. My mission is to go beyond the hype and misinformation, bringing you the science behind these medications and how they fit into a holistic approach to a longer, healthier life. I'm not here to sell a magic solution, but to offer you clarity and knowledge from a reliable source. In this video, you'll discover what GLP-1s are, how they actually work in your body, their surprising longevity benefits beyond weight loss, who truly benefits from them, the risks no one tells you about, and most importantly, how to integrate this new science into a lifestyle that truly works. Stay with me until the end, because the truth about the future of your metabolic health and longevity is about to be revealed. Stay with me until the end, because the truth about the future of your metabolic health and longevity is about to be revealed. In recent years, terms like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro have become ubiquitous. They're in the headlines, in coffee shop conversations, and dominating social media. The promise of rapid and seemingly effortless weight loss has captured the attention of millions, turning these medications, known as GLP-1 receptor agonists, into veritable phenomena. But as a physician, I must say that what most people know about GLP-1s is just the tip of the iceberg. There is a much deeper and more impactful truth about these medications and their role in metabolic health and longevity that is being obscured by the weight loss frenzy. The hype surrounding GLP-1s is understandable. Obesity and overweight are global epidemics, and the search for effective solutions is constant. Seeing people lose dozens of pounds and transform their bodies is undoubtedly inspiring. However, this simplified narrative hides the complexity and true potential of these medications.
GLP-1s are not just weight loss drugs. They are powerful tools that act on multiple systems in our body, with implications that go far beyond the scale. Ignoring this complexity is to miss the opportunity to understand how they can revolutionize the way we approach chronic diseases, and more importantly, how we can extend our health span, the period of life in which we enjoy good health and vitality.
My intention today is not to endorse or condemn the use of these medications, but rather to provide you with a clear, evidence-based understanding. I want you to leave here with the knowledge necessary to have an informed conversation with your doctor, to understand if GLP-1s are an option for you, and to demystify the many claims and misconceptions circulating out there. Let's delve into the science, unravel the mechanisms, and explore the true potential of GLP-1s for your health and longevity. Because ultimately, knowledge is your greatest tool for preventative health. To understand the true power of GLP-1s, we first need to understand what they are and how they work in our bodies. GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a natural hormone that our gut produces in response to food intake. Think of it as a conductor orchestrating several important metabolic functions. The medications we call GLP-1s are actually GLP-1 receptor agonists, meaning they mimic the action of this natural hormone, but in a more potent and longer-lasting way. So, what does this conductor do? He works on several fronts. 1. I can't believe it! We finally did it! After all those late nights and endless revisions, it's finally done. This is such a relief. I knew we could do it, but seeing it completed is just, wow. Let's celebrate. Stimulates insulin release. When you eat, GLP-1 signals your pancreas to release insulin more efficiently. Insulin is crucial for carrying sugar from the blood into cells, where it is used as energy. This helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, which is fundamental for preventing and controlling type 2 diabetes. 2. Suppresses glucagon release. Glucagon is another hormone that does the opposite of insulin. It raises blood sugar. GLP-1 suppresses glucagon release, preventing blood sugar spikes, especially after meals. 3. Delays gastric emptying. This means that food stays in your stomach longer. The result? You feel full faster and for longer, which naturally leads to lower food intake and, consequently, weight loss. This is why many people experience a significant reduction in appetite when using these medications. 4. Acts on the brain. And here's a crucial point that goes beyond weight loss. GLP-1 also acts on brain regions that control appetite and reward. It can reduce food cravings and alter how the brain perceives eating, helping to break cycles of compulsion and develop a healthier relationship with food. This is particularly important for mental and emotional health, which are intrinsically linked to metabolic health. This multifaceted action is what makes GLP-1 so effective not only for weight loss, but also for glycemic control and, as we will see, for longevity. They are not a simple solution to a simple problem. They are a complex intervention that addresses metabolic dysregulation at multiple levels. Understanding these mechanisms is the first step to appreciating the true potential of these medications and to using them intelligently and safely. Now that we understand how GLP-1s work, let's delve into the part that truly fascinates me as a longevity specialist: how these medications can impact not only your weight, but your health span, the length of your life with health and vitality. Weight loss is undoubtedly a notable benefit, but it's only a symptom of a deeper metabolic improvement that has direct implications for healthy aging. When we talk about longevity, we're talking about preventing chronic diseases that shorten our lives and diminish our quality of life. And metabolic health is the foundation of all this. Diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, strokes, and even some types of cancer are intrinsically linked to metabolic dysfunction. What GLP-1s do is optimize this metabolic function in ways that go far beyond simply reducing calories. Robust clinical studies have demonstrated that GLP-1s offer significant cardiovascular benefits. They can reduce the risk of major adverse cardiac events, such as heart attacks and strokes, in people with type 2 diabetes and established cardiovascular disease. This isn't just about weight. It's about protecting your heart and blood vessels from long-term damage. Furthermore, there is emerging evidence that GLP-1s may have protective effects on the kidneys and liver, vital organs that are often compromised by metabolic conditions. But the connection to longevity goes even deeper. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a key driver of aging and nearly all chronic diseases. Metabolic dysfunction, especially insulin resistance and excess visceral fat, fuels this inflammation.
By improving insulin sensitivity, reducing blood sugar, and promoting healthy weight loss, GLP-1s can help decrease systemic inflammation, creating a more conducive environment for cellular health and longevity. It's like removing an accelerator from the aging process. Furthermore, research is exploring the potential of GLP-1 in areas such as brain health. There are indications that they may have neuroprotective effects, potentially influencing neurodegenerative conditions. While it is still too early for definitive conclusions, the idea that a drug that optimizes metabolism could also protect our brain is incredibly promising for cognitive longevity. Therefore, when you think of GLP-1, don't just think of a weight loss needle. Think of a tool that, under proper medical guidance, can be part of a comprehensive strategy to optimize your metabolic health, protect your vital organs, and ultimately extend your life with greater quality and vitality.
With all the buzz surrounding GLP-1s, a crucial question arises: Who actually benefits from these medications? Popular narrative often focuses on aesthetic weight loss, leading many to believe they are a quick fix for anyone wanting to lose weight. However, the truth is that GLP-1s were developed and are approved for specific medical conditions, and their use should be carefully evaluated by a healthcare professional. Historically, GLP-1s were initially approved for the treatment of type 2 diabetes. For these individuals, they are valuable tools for controlling blood sugar levels, improving pancreatic beta cell function, and, as I mentioned, offering cardiovascular and renal protection. For a patient with type 2 diabetes, the benefits go far beyond weight loss, being an integral part of managing the disease. More recently, some GLP-1 formulations have been approved for the treatment of obesity and overweight with comorbidities, such as hypertension, dyslipidemia, or prediabetes. And this is where the confusion often begins. Obesity is a complex chronic disease, not a character flaw. It is associated with a range of health risks, and for many, diet and exercise alone are not enough to achieve and maintain significant and clinically relevant weight loss.
For these individuals, GLP-1s can be a transformative tool, helping to achieve weight loss that significantly improves their metabolic health and reduces the risk of complications. So, who doesn't benefit? People seeking a quick fix to lose a few pounds for an event, or who don't have a clinical indication for using these medications, may not be ideal candidates. Using GLP-1 without medical supervision can be dangerous, leading to unwanted side effects and a false sense of security. It's crucial to understand that these medications are a medical tool, not a cosmetic. They require monitoring, education, and a commitment to lifestyle changes to be effective and safe in the long term. Furthermore, research is expanding the potential indications for GLP-1s. Studies are exploring their use in conditions such as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, sleep apnea, and even certain neurological conditions. This shows that the scope of these medications is growing, but always based on clinical evidence and under the supervision of a physician. Therefore, if you are considering using GLP-1s, the first and most important step is to have an honest and thorough conversation with your doctor. He or she will be able to assess your health condition, discuss the pros and cons, and determine if these medications are the right choice for you within a personalized treatment plan.
With any potent medication come risks and side effects, and with GLP-1s, it's no different. While they are generally well tolerated, it's crucial to have a clear understanding of what to expect and how to manage potential adverse reactions. Popular narratives often downplay these aspects, focusing only on the positive outcomes. But as your doctor, I feel a responsibility to present you with the complete picture. The most common side effects of GLP-1s are gastrointestinal. These include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, or constipation. These symptoms are usually more pronounced at the beginning of treatment, when the body is adapting to the medication, and tend to decrease over time. The good news is that, in most cases, they can be managed with dose adjustments, dietary changes, and in some cases, medication to alleviate the symptoms. This is why medical follow-up is so important. Your doctor can guide you through this adaptation period. In addition to gastrointestinal effects, there are more serious, though less common, risks that need to be considered. These include pancreatitis, an inflammation of the pancreas, which can be serious. Symptoms include severe abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting. It is a rare condition, but one that requires immediate medical attention. Gallbladder problems. Some patients may develop gallstones or inflammation of the gallbladder. Thyroid tumors. Studies in rodents have shown an increased risk of thyroid tumors, including medullary thyroid cancer. Although this risk has not been proven in humans, GLP-1s are contraindicated for people with a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia type 2, MEN2. Hypoglycemia. Although GLP-1s on their own have a low risk of causing hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, this risk increases if they are used in combination with other diabetes medications, such as insulin or sulfonylureas.
Serious. It is essential that you discuss your complete medical history with your doctor before starting treatment with GLP-1. He or she will be able to assess whether you have any contraindications or risk factors that make the use of these medications unsuitable for you. In addition, it is important to report any side effects you experience during treatment. Do not attempt to self-medicate or ignore symptoms. Open communication with your doctor is key to safe and effective treatment.
Remember, the goal is always to balance the potential benefits with the risks. For many people with type 2 diabetes or obesity, the benefits of GLP-1s in improving metabolic health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases outweigh the potential risks, especially when treatment is well monitored. But this is an individualized decision that should be made in conjunction with your doctor, based on all available information.
With the rise of GLP-1s, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we finally found the magic pill for metabolic health and weight loss. The idea that one medication can solve all our health problems without the need for personal effort is incredibly seductive. However, as your doctor, I need to be very clear. GLP-1s are not a magic pill, and the role of lifestyle remains absolutely fundamental. Ignoring this means missing the opportunity to maximize the benefits of these medications and build lasting health. GLP-1s are powerful tools, but they are tools. They work best when integrated into a comprehensive approach that includes significant lifestyle changes. Think of them as a catalyst that can make lifestyle changes easier to implement and more effective. For example, by reducing appetite and promoting satiety, GLP-1s can help people adhere to a healthier diet and control portion sizes. But the medication won't choose nutritious foods for you, nor will it get you to the gym. The pillars of robust metabolic health and vibrant longevity remain the same, regardless of GLP-1 use.
1. I can't believe it! We finally did it! After all those late nights and endless revisions, it's finally done. What a journey it's been. But you know what? It was all worth it. Here's to us and to many more successes in the future. Proper nutrition. A diet rich in whole foods, vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats is irreplaceable. It provides the nutrients your body needs to function optimally, reduces inflammation, and supports gut health. GLP-1s can help control appetite, but the quality of the foods you choose still matters immensely. 2. Regular physical activity. Exercise is crucial for metabolic health. It improves insulin sensitivity, builds muscle mass, which is metabolically active, and supports cardiovascular health. Even with GLP-1, physical activity remains a vital component for sustainable weight loss and overall health. 3. Quality sleep. As we discussed in the previous video, sleep is a fundamental pillar of metabolic and brain health. Sleep deprivation disrupts appetite hormones and insulin sensitivity. GLP-1s can help improve some aspects of metabolism, but they do not replace the need for restorative sleep. 4. Stress management. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can lead to weight gain and insulin resistance. Stress management techniques, such as meditation, mindfulness, and time in nature, are essential to protect your metabolic health. The biggest mistake you can make when using GLP-1s is believing they are a license to ignore these fundamentals. On the contrary, they offer a unique opportunity to accelerate and sustain the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. Imagine the power of combining the pharmacological action of GLP-1s with a nutritious diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, and effective stress management. That is the true recipe for longevity and metabolic health. Therefore, view GLP-1s as a partner in your health journey, not as a substitute for your commitment to well-being. The journey of GLP-1s is only just beginning. What we see today is merely the prelude to an even greater revolution in medicine. Research and development in this area are advancing by leaps and bounds, and the future promises to further expand the impact of these medications on health and longevity. It's an incredibly exciting time for preventive medicine. One of the most promising areas is the development of multi-receptor agonists. Instead of acting only on the GLP-1 receptor, new molecules are being developed to also activate other hormonal receptors, such as GIP, gastric inhibitory polypeptide, and glucagon. Medications like tirzepatide, Mounjaro, which is already a dual agonist, GLP-1 and GIP, have demonstrated even greater weight loss and superior glycemic control compared to isolated GLP-1 agonists. And the next generation, triple agonists, promises even more impressive results, with the potential to redefine the treatment of obesity and diabetes.
Furthermore, we are seeing an expansion of therapeutic indications. As I mentioned, GLP-1s are already being studied for a range of conditions that go beyond diabetes and obesity. Research is exploring their potential in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a growing condition affecting millions that can lead to serious liver damage. Obstructive sleep apnea, a condition that affects sleep quality and has serious cardiovascular implications. Chronic kidney disease, protecting the kidneys from damage associated with diabetes and obesity. Neurodegenerative diseases. Although still in early stages, there is growing interest in the neuroprotective potential of GLP-1 for conditions such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, addictions and eating disorders. The action of GLP-1 in the brain's reward center may have implications for the treatment of addictions and compulsions. Another area of innovation is the method of administration. While weekly injections are effective, research is focused on developing oral formulations that are equally potent and convenient, which could significantly increase adherence to and access to these treatments. Imagine a future where a daily pill could offer the same benefits as current injections. The future of GLP-1s is one of more personalized, preventative medicine focused on longevity. They represent a paradigm shift where we are not just treating symptoms, but addressing the root causes of metabolic dysfunction to promote more robust and lasting health. It's a constantly evolving field, and I'm here to keep you updated on the latest findings and what they mean for your health.
Phew, we've had a fascinating journey today, uncovering the shocking truth about GLP-1 medications and their impact far beyond weight loss. I hope you've realized that they are much more than a trend. They are a powerful tool in the fight against metabolic dysfunction and in the pursuit of a longer, healthier life. To recap, we learned that we've had a fascinating journey today, uncovering the shocking truth about GLP-1 medications and their impact far beyond weight loss. I hope you've realized that they are much more than a trend. They are a powerful tool in the fight against metabolic dysfunction and in the pursuit of a longer, healthier life. To recap, we learned that GLP-1s mimic a natural gut hormone, optimizing insulin release, suppressing glucagon, delaying gastric emptying, and acting on the brain to control appetite. Its benefits go far beyond weight loss, including cardiovascular and renal protection, as well as potential neuroprotection, contributing to your overall health. They are indicated for type 2 diabetes, obesity, and overweight with comorbidities, and their use should always be under medical supervision. There are risks and side effects, mainly gastrointestinal, that need to be managed with professional supervision. Crucially, GLP-1s are not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. They are partners that enhance the benefits of proper nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress management. Knowledge is power, and now you have a much deeper understanding of this revolution in medicine.
The decision to consider GLP-1s or not is deeply personal and should be made in conjunction with your doctor, who can assess your individual situation and determine the best course of action for you. But one thing is certain: metabolic health is the foundation of longevity, and we have more tools than ever before to optimize it.
Now, I want to hear from you. What was the most surprising piece of information you learned about GLP-1s today? Have you considered or are you currently using these medications? Share your experience or questions in the comments below. I read each one and love interacting with you. Your participation is essential for building a more informed and healthy community. If you found this video helpful and want to continue receiving science-based information to optimize your health and longevity, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone you love, and of course, subscribe to Dr. Rachel Adams, MD, Preventive Health's channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Together, we can build a future of health and vitality. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.